25 minutes.
We're in action. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to another episode of Energize You, episode number 33. Question and answer with Shane and Ray, but it might be obvious that Shane is not here. He's travelling to New Zealand at the moment, so I have special guests. I've got Mema Coronel, who's a PT and nutritionist here, who works at Beyond Gym, and then Nikki Wood, who's a naturopath, and comes and trains here at Beyond Gym as well. So we're forming a little panel of experts this morning to talk about this whole thing about, how can I go about losing fat or weight right now? One of my best forms of doing that with respect to the exercise. We know in general you've got to get 80% of dietary choice makes a difference, but let's talk about exercise. We're going to talk about a little about high intensity exercise, low intensity exercise, and what we as individuals do as our own preference. So you want to kick it off then, Mema? What do you do?
Sure.
And what's your favourite?
My favourite is doing weights.
Weights?
Because I'm not good with cardio, but however, I need the cardio in my body. So what I do with cardio, I do fan and like HIIT training.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes in here at Beyond, I'll be doing strength and conditioning in the afternoon, so what I can. And then I do some weights and then I hit the cardio with weights. So I do a lot of reps on that cardio, with the weights, and then I got short time of resting to do it again. Now on the strength part, I go heavy and less rep, so more volume, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So it helps my body because I want to be toned, I don't want to bulk too much, which women's never bulk that much. Anyway, so I want to tone, but I want to keep my muscle, but at the same time, reduce fat from it.
So high repetition, lower weights.
Low weights, and I change it and alternate. Because my body, like everybody, it's different. So everybody works different. And I'm super hyperactive person. I can't be still. I need to move around, go. So when it's about weight and it's all about toning up, I like to do a weight that is heavy enough for me to do a certain amount of reps that I'm fatiguing, but I keep going, and then I'm like, okay, well, I rest, and then I go back again.
So you're doing a little bit of a mix of the high intensity interval training,
correct,
using weights, doing that,
yeah.
And then what do you do in terms of low intensity, steady stage training? So just
I do on the back. I stay on the back because of my back. So I have back problems, so I just stay on my back. 5 minutes, just relaxed way that I can keep a conversation with someone.
Yep.
Sometimes before, not now because I wake up every day at 4:30 in the morning, but before I used to train in the morning and I used to do like jogging for 45 minutes.
Yep.
That if I call you, I can have just a normal conversation. I struggle, but you can still understand what I'm saying. And then after that, go to my weight training. So always go back, cardio and weight.
So you're mixing up. And I think that's the important thing about even that, what you said was I can still talk. So I think when you're doing low intensity exercise, you're at a rate of about 50-60% of your potential output, but you can still have a conversation.
Without breathlessness in
without breathlessness in there. Whereas if you're doing the high intensity interval training, you're pumping up so much that you can't actually speak.
That's when you spend the carbohydrates. That's what the nutrition says.
Yeah.
Now, when you do low intensity like that, like only the 60%, you just do, your bicycle, you jogging, whatever, is the best way to reduce fat, because it does, the fat is strong. The fat just want to be there, don't want to get out. So sometimes it does better way to do it.
Well, so Nikki, my understanding, with the low intensity exercise, so you're 50-60% of your rate, you can still have a conversation, but it's that because you're at a lower rate, you're still breathing quite efficiently, and that breathing, the oxygen is coming in, it's interacting with the fat cells, and then that actually creates the higher fat burn that's going on.
Yeah. Whereas
when you're in the high intensity stuff, you can't breathe in as efficiently, so you're not actually having that, physiological reaction of the fat burn.
Which is the difference between the aerobic and anaerobic state. So aerobic meaning you're getting lots of oxygen in, which is that low to moderate intensity.
Yep.
And one of the interesting questions I saw once asked to a group was, when you lose weight, where does it go? And they went about and did the science on this and found out that it actually left your body in carbon dioxide. So a lot of people thought you pooed it out and you weed it out and you sweated it out, but essentially it's your carbon dioxide that is the waste product of fat burning, because what's inside your fat cells are toxins.
Yep.
So your low and moderate intensity exercise has a place for fat burning, and the other part of that is that if you're doing high intensity exercise and you're doing it with a stressful mind, you're more likely to produce more cortisol, and your body will think that you're in flight and fight.
Yes.
And that's not good for fat burning, because when your body's in flight and fight, what it will do is alter how your body stores fat and glucose. So you'll retain that in case you have to sit and hide for a little while. So if you're going to do a high intensity exercise, my recommendation is to make sure your breathing's right before you go in there, and that you're coming at it from a happy space, not a stressful space.
So you're going to do meditation before you do a high intensity exercise?
Well, I at least work on not having road rage on the way.
Absolutely. And many people will use high intensity exercise because I do the mixed martial arts and jiu-jitsu, and there's nothing like pounding at the bag, kicking, doing all that to really move that stark energy, particularly if you've got anger, frustration. And we can just see it in that field of sport. Lots of people are attracted. They just want to get rid of their angst as such. Yeah. But that's a really great point, because I recommend people, look, if you've got already an adrenal fatigue, adrenal stress, and you're like this, high intensity exercise is just going to kill you. It will kill you. That's the thing, is that high intensity exercise takes a lot more for us to recover. Yeah. And that's the thing.
And it's better doing it in a short period of time.
So
not more than an hour,
exactly right. And we've got to mix it up.
Yeah.
You don't want to be doing that high intensity interval training.
And not strength all the time. You've got to mix it up. Otherwise your body gets in the habit and stop losing weight or losing fat in this case.
Yeah.
Because it gets in a habit. So it's like, this is too easy for me, what to bother?
Yeah.
It's true that a lot of the research shows that giving your system a little bit of a different approach every now and then. So it's about frequency of movement, but changing the movement up, so that you're not doing the same thing over and over again. So a lot of people say, I walked 10 kilometres this week, but did you actually lose any fat, burn any fat, lose the weight? And a lot of the times the answer to that question is no. And that's because on that walk, your body's been programmed to burn that amount of calories on that type of walk. So it's really important to change it up. I find that when I do a high intensity workout, I do that when I know my body is ready for it, and it's really efficient. But if I try to do it and I know that I'm stressed or in resistance, it'll hurt me. So I found that partway through my 40s, my body enjoyed slow training much more than it enjoyed frequent high intensity. And I was able to turn up to training more frequently, so I got the frequency in, whether it's at home or here at the gym, and not injure myself, which meant I had to stop training. So I found that was so much better for me.
Yeah.
That's where the cortisol comes in as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because it's just damage your body so bad, then your levels goes like this.
And then it affects all your other parts of your system as well. And when I'm working with elite athletes in particular, I just started working with a new elite athlete, and what I said to her is, look, the philosophy is you train hard, but you've got to rest hard. And that's just so often we just do too much training and not enough rest. And that's leading to injury. So,
but rest doesn't have to be for hours either.
No.
You can do really functional rest just by making sure your breath is in a good rate and depth.
Yeah.
Not even depth, it's more like the rate of the breath in and the out. You can do that within a 5-minute process and be at deep rest.
Well, look, one little bit of homework I give to my clients when I'm teaching breathing is, 1 minute every hour, I want you to breathe in for a slow count of 4, hold for 2, out for 4, for just 1 minute. So that's 5 or 6 breathing cycles, and it just makes such a difference to everything.
Calories at the same
Yeah, you're burning calories, you're getting that in. Now, what about the idea of post-exercise oxygen deprivation that goes on, and the oxygen carbon dioxide mix that we say that high intensity exercise leaves you with a fat burn post the exercise.
Yeah.
And that's to do with the oxygen carbon dioxide.
That's right, and that's not a good time in the next 2 hours afterwards to go hard on your greens and your antioxidants.
Okay.
So it's not a good time
Okay, good.
And so the reason for that, and this is all around cardiovascular health, so looking after your heart and also looking after fat loss, so maintaining that period afterwards. So if you start throwing your antioxidants in, the research shows that that slows down that oxidation because it's an antioxidant. So in that time frame, you want your high protein foods to maintain that and to also help with muscle repair, which will be lost in high intensity.
And then the high carbohydrates, which is a banana or then you don't have any that high GI is in English, what you say?
Glycemic index.
That's right. And that's the thing with the high intensity exercise, you're burning off your carbs. Low intensity exercise, you're burning off the fat. And so I think there's been
but at the same you're burning carbohydrates as well. So you need that carbohydrate to fuel the muscle and the protein to repair the muscle, so it keeps doing, burning the metabolism going fast, and then burns all the fat, and then changing all of everything that happens in the body.
And then I think there's just lots of opinion. There's lots of research out there. Some will say, the low intensity exercise is better overall net calorific loss than the high intensity exercise, and others will say, no, it's the high intensity exercise.
It's different hacks.
It's a bit of both.
It's a bit of both. And that's what I say to people all the time. Even if you go on a meal plan, etc., that you get fixed into, this is my sustainable diet, you still got to mix that up. Otherwise, like you were talking about before, you go a 10-kilometre walk every day, you get into that default mode, then nothing changes. So you've got to change it, you've got to walk up a hill, you've got to do a couple hundred metres fast-paced.
You can
and same with your diet as well. Like when I do my, I go for a walk pretty much every morning, and that for me is my low intensity type, but I will make staged of exercises, down Catalogera Creek, all those park benches that go along there. I'll do 10, 20 push-ups on each one. I'll go to the next one. So that's a little bit of high intensity, and then I'll walk, I'll go to the gym setup, do some push-ups, chin-ups, etc., and then go on. So
sometimes with my client, when they're doing the walking, it's I'm going for 3K kilometers and walking. Like, okay, well, you do your walk, but then you go and run for 10 seconds, and then you slow down again. So you're ready. Then you go back again, walking like fast and stuff, and you slow down again. And then keep your heart rate up and down. Keeps your body guessing. And then your body creates like a shock mode. It's like, what's going on? You're not working as a fuel. You take this, take that, and then everything. I love the body.
And what do you think about
it's amazing. And everybody's so different. Everyone's different.
I used to download every now and then, get my patients to download the 7-minute scientific workout. Have you seen that? It's an app, and you don't have to pay for it. But I used to throw that into their walks. So 7 minutes, and it does the whole body. They're also called prison exercises because that's what they used to do.
Well, in the 1970s, I used to do something which was a preceded to high intensity exercise, and it was the Israeli Special Forces workout, and it was a 11-minute workout.
There you go.
And it was just knackering. It was just, and it was all calisthenic exercise. It was good. So I think the important thing that comes out of this is you've got to mix it up, a different type of exercise. And if you're just in the gym all the time, you get out of the gym and do stuff outside. And swimming, running, walking, gym exercise, martial arts.
Paddling, surfing,
absolutely. Just keep a mix in there to keep your body, and as you just said, getting the whole body in movement as well.
Always.
As I always say, the best diet, the best exercise program is the one you stick to.
Absolutely. And that's the hardest part.
That's the hardest part. You've got to have discipline. If you don't have discipline,
that's right. And find the thing that helps you, avoid the things that hurt you, and you're going to sustain your good health.
And just listen to your body.
Listen to your body.
And rest.
And keep breathing.
Exactly.
Keep breathing, yes.
Sometimes resting, if you don't rest, you can actually gain weight. You can train. It's just so straight.
Train hard, rest hard. Get some meditation and breathing in there. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you to our guests, Nikki and Mama.
Ciao.
See you on the next one. Bye.
Ciao.